Before we take a tour of the Golden Garden, I'd like to take the opportunity to say thank you to Ms. Murray, Ms. Johnson, Ms. Ortega for taking the time out of their busy schedule to talk with us today about their Golden Garden program. And I believe that Douglas County School System is among the best school systems in the state of Georgia. And I believe that we get the credit that we deserve. And it is because of volunteers, teachers, and principals like here at Mirror Lake Elementary that make our school system among the best in the state. I want to say thank you to Mr. North, our superintendent, for your leadership. Say thank you to the home office for your desire for ag in the classroom. And you have the commitment of the Douglas County Farm Bureau to help any way that we can to be able to bring ag to the classroom and make Douglas County school system the best in the state. We may not be the best in the nation, but we are on the rise and we're going first class. So Ms. Murray, if you would take us on a tour of the garden now.
Okay. All right, so here we are in the Golden Garden of Mirror Lake Elementary. One thing that was really important to us was to have some sensory things like the sense of smell, obviously, sight, but also touch and taste. Of course, a garden's got to have taste. So we have a lot of different types of herbs. This is, for instance, lemon mint, and the kids love to just come out and they'll pull a leaf and they'll smell it, they love it, they'll chew on it. We tell them it's okay if you want to chew on it, but it's not going to taste like candy. But it's really neat because they enjoy doing it. So we also have regular mint. Over here we have parsley, and we have thyme. And we've even talked about how thyme is antibacterial. Like they put antibacterial, lotion on their hands or whatever. And we talk about how that's the same effect, but it's a natural antibacterial. We talk about different things they might eat that have parsley in them. So they enjoy that. And then, of course, we have a huge butterfly bush, and those seem to get bigger and bigger every year. And that was one of the protocol on the Rosalind Carter Butterfly Trail was to have plenty of nectar-producing plants that particularly draw butterflies, very specifically the monarch. We have this beautiful lavender. We have a little bee over here that's on the lavender, and the kids love to just come and they will pull off the plant. They love to smell it. And we talk about how you might find lavender in your lotion at home or in your bath wash that you use, or maybe even in your shampoo. You might smell lavender. Over here we have some asparagus started. So we are so excited. Asparagus takes a while to get whatever in the ground, but asparagus, and then over there is dill, which was started in classrooms by students, and we also have some basil. And we talk about, of course, how dill is the herb that is in dill pickles, so they think that's kind of cool to pick it and smell it, and they smell that pickle smell. Over here we have blueberries, and of course those take a while to get blue, but we also have families that come to our garden over the summer and they water for us. So when they come and water, hopefully the blueberries will be nice and blue and they can take some blueberries home with them. We tell them that they are welcome to whatever they want in the garden. Again, we have, these are really good plants for the pollinators, drawing the pollinators in. These are our perennials that come back every year for the pollinators. Tick seed, salvia, there's lots of different ones. And then here we've got some strawberries that were donated by Turner's Feed and Seed. And they were very generous to donate those to us this year. And here is our milkweed. And I know a lot of people hate milkweed in their yards because it's kind of invasive. But we are so thankful to have the milkweed because that is what essentially got us on the Rosalind Carter Butterfly Trail. And this is the plant that the monarch butterflies lay their eggs on. So we can't wait till the day we find a monarch caterpillar. Over here we have some potatoes, and the students love to, dig down in the ground and find those root vegetables. And talking about root vegetables was a really big thing with the students this year. They enjoyed learning about this. A lot of our food grows underground. Over here we have more mint. I think that's called catnip. This is a Texas hibiscus plant, which is really wonderful for the butterflies and bees again. Way back, we won't go all the way over there, but way over in the distance, we have composters, and we do use our kitchen scraps from the cafeteria to compost. Master Gardeners was so kind to recently bring us a fig tree. We planted that on Georgia Arbor Day. And we will come right on over here. Our school nutrition program donated this bed. The Douglas County School Nutrition had donated this bed. We've got cabbage growing in it now. We're also experimenting this year with loofah, and loofah is a type of squash. Some people don't know that. I didn't know that, and we're just going to see what happens. Maybe we'll have some little scrubbies to use in the fall. And then we'll come over here to our trees. We have an apple tree. This is the first year we've actually seen some little apples on it, so we're so excited about that. We have a plum tree, and then we have another apple tree and another plum tree, both donated by the Master Gardeners Association. Way off in the distance is a service berry tree. That was here before the garden. Don't know where that came from, but the birds love the service berries, and actually they're really tasty. Over here is, this bed has turned into kind of a hodgepodge bed this year. Tomatoes is what we intended for it to be, but we've got garlic growing, and the garlic is getting ready to flower. And we also have some little sunflowers that volunteered themselves to come back. We have lima beans that were donated by Douglas County Farm Bureau, and our students planted those seeds and started those in the classroom, and then we transferred them here to the garden. So that was really exciting. And then over in this area, if we want to walk this way, is our just a little sitting area for the students. So teachers can bring their students out and read a book outside. I bring them outside and read to them a lot. We also have some herbs growing over there, and some lemon balm, which is yet another pollinator plant. And we have pollinator plants in other areas of the school as well. We've got some sage growing, and phlox, and rosemary. And we have butterfly bushes in other parts of the campus as well. Just so that not just the garden area, but our entire campus is a pollinator-friendly environment. So that's a little bit about our Golden Garden program here at Mirror Lake.